everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Martine, and today we're going to be filling up a new palette that I got for Plein-Air sketching outside. We're going to be filling it up with gouache. Okay, so I bought this on Amazon. I've been looking at this type of palette. It's so teeny tiny, right? I've been looking at it for a while. I saw quite a bit on Temu. Yes, I do, buy things on Temu as well. I'm not sure what this is for though. What is this for? But anyway, but I got it on Amazon. Nonetheless, I got it on Amazon because Amazon just comes quicker. So anyway, I'll leave the link in the description box if you are interested in getting this. All right, so this little palette thingy pops out, and so you have a clip and a little pot with water to put water in. So first we're going to focus on the gouache. Now, I picked out my gouache colors already. I picked them out based upon, I have a lot of convenience colors in my gouache. Like this is my whole gouache stash here. And so this is a mixture of Holbein gouache, Winsor Newton, and also Royal Langnickel. Royal Langnickel. Yes, I got these from Michael's, which is, they're pretty good. They're pretty good quality gouaches. Yes, I said Holbein and Winsor Newton, and this Royal Langnickel gouache brand. I think it's, I don't know, I felt like it was the same company as like Art Creations, Royal Talons. But anyway, so that's my gouache stash with a whole bunch of different convenience colors, right? Because when I first started painting and drawing and illustrating, I was like, I don't have time to mix colors. I'm not doing that, blah, blah, blah. But now that I've learned a little bit about color mixing and I've actually done it, I feel confident in taking out a palette that I can, potentially mix colors. So I went by the CMYK RGB thing. CMYK, cyan, yellow, magenta, and black. RGB, red, green, blue. So I have my red, my greens, and my blue, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and then I have my extras, my burnt umber, and I cannot live without my yellow ochre when I'm out sketching. I just need it. I need my yellow ochre, and I need like various greens. I have to have sap green and a really light green and an olive green. So that's a must, and my opera pink is a must. So that is all this can fit in here, 12 colors. So we're gonna put it in. Oh, also I have to mention my white, but what I've decided is not to, and this is a Utrick gouache. I decided this time not to put my white in the palette because it always gets contaminated. I'm not very good at keeping the colors clean and uncontaminated. As you can see with my Stay Moist gouache palette, look at that, it's a mess because I put the opera pink out here because this was full. And, it's filled with all, colors that from my stash over there, some of which I used a lot and some of which I didn't. So and you can see the white is very contaminated, it's cracked or whatever. And all the colors, like I don't keep my colors clean. I don't know if anybody does. Do you guys? Are you guys sticklers for that? Really not a big stickler for that. So this is my other gouache palette, and I try to keep the colors as separated as possible, but it's really hard. And you know, when you're on the go and when you're trying to sketch fast and mix colors, it's pretty hard. So anyway, I'm gonna keep the white out of the Plein-Air palette for now, and just have my white tube with me. And when I want to add white, I will do that in my right on my sketchbook. So anyway, so we're gonna fill these up. And so I'm going to start with the bottom row here, and these are so small. This is so small that you don't need, I'm going to zoom in, okay? You don't need to put in a lot. A sap green. It's my favorite green. All right, so these two gouaches are Holbein, and they're extremely similar. Okay, and I'm running out of both of them. But to be honest, when I rebuy, I'm just gonna buy the olive green. So I'm gonna I was gonna mix them in there because I feel like, oh, this is all dry. Is it dry? There's nothing left in there, I don't think. Ooh, that's hard. Okay, so that's done. So that doesn't leave me much of an option. I'm gonna put in the Terra Verte. The Terra Verte green is very similar to the olive. Like, it almost looks the same to me anyway. So you see, this olive is done. It's dried up, it's done. There's nothing coming out of there. I can't squeeze anything out. Did you guys see that? Was I in frame? Yeah, you can't. See, you can't squeeze anything out. Nothing's coming out. It's all hard. So that's trash. So we still have some more Terra Verte left anyway, so that is fine. All right, so the next green, that is leaf green. One of my favorites, leaf green. Put in these three, I'm going to put in my must-haves, yellow ochre. Uh-oh, hope yellow ochre is okay. Is she hard? No, not the yellow ochre. Okay, I think I got some. Okay. Uh-oh. Yes, we got action here. We have action. Okay. She's on her way out though. To be honest, this is the last of it. She is on her way out because this tube is getting super hard. Yeah. I'm gonna put the rest of that in my other palette if I can even squeeze it out. Palette. So now you see here that we have our gouache palette all ready to go. It's not a stay moist palette, so it is going to dry. I will have to reactivate it and all that jazz. So it's not a stay moist palette like this, but that's fine. It's teeny tiny. It's teeny tiny, and it's great for travel. So let me show you how it's used. Okay, I am back. Okay, so now we have our palette all filled with gouache, and I have my white tube on the side like I said I was gonna do. What you do is quite simple. You put this clip on and it has a magnet right here, and you just sit the palette on top and it sticks to there. And this is what you have your water in. It has a clip on the back, and you clip that in, slide that in to your paper. Be mindful of whatever drawing you have on the other side, that it doesn't scratch it. You put your water in here. I'm not gonna put water in it, but I'm just want to demonstrate. And so, you know, obviously you're not going to fill it all the way up with water because you don't want water falling all over your paper or whatever. But then, you know, you have your sketchbook, you have your paint, and and yeah, that's how it goes. And I love it. I love it. I think it's so adorbs. So I have water right here, so let's get this right here. Let's get that down. And you just paint. You know, you have, well, essentially the water would be here. Let's be very authentic. Let's just pour the freaking water in there. All right, so now we're fully functional. We have gouache, we have water, we have, so yeah. And you can do what you need to do. Paint. Ooh, that sounds like a bell. Let's get that yellow ochre a little wet because it was so hard before. And then you can use this surface as a mixing palette. You see how I was already getting ready to contaminate my green? Already I'm such a contaminator. Okay, and see how oh, I love how that green and yellow ochre mix. It's make it so warm. Yeah, so that is the little mini palette. And then here you can cover it up, and there you have it. Definitely take you guys along with me as to, you know, when I use this little bad boy. There you go. And there you have it. All right, guys. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Martine, and I'm an artist and illustrator. So I'm in my car sketching at the lake that I like to go to by my house. So right now I'm just getting down the pencil drawing, a really quick pencil sketch, which I'll show you in a sec. But I'm waiting for the view of the lake is a little obstructed because this construction worker is doing something with the fire hydrant right in front of the lake, and like I need for him to move. And I know he's doing his job, but bruh, you are annoying me right now. Every time I plan something to film outside, something always interferes with my plans. Always. Does that happen to other artists when you try to go outside and sketch? Something always interferes with my plans. And it's like, I guess that's part of the work. I guess that's part of the work. It's never going to stop. There's always going to be some sort of interference. But anyway, I'm just making a really faint sketch with this black wing pencil. Yeah, I'm waiting for these dudes to get out of the way. Yeah, all right. I'll show you a view. I'll show you my car setup. Okay, guys. So this is, sorry for the sun glare. So this is my car setup here. This is a Strathmore watercolor watercolor sketchbook, and this is just a board, an 11 by 14 board I picked up for like $3. I think at the Dollar Tree or something like that. Anyway, just so that I could have a board in my Plein-Air, in my travel bag when I like to go and sketch. And so this is the palette. This is gouache in here. A little bit of water. You can see that the water is in there. Yep. I have a watercolor palette here just in case. I have these colored pencils in here that I plan on using for detail. I'll open that later. These are my travel brushes, and I'm using these two. The set comes with 3, but the other size is kind of big, so I don't really think I need it because it's like a size 12. And this one is a size 8 and a size 4. The other one is a size 12. I don't think I need that big of a brush right now. Guys, so that is the video. That is what I wanted to show you guys. Again, I will have the link in the description if you want to get this little thing on Amazon. It's priced very cheaply. I don't remember the price, but I do remember that it is affordable. Yeah, so go down in the description box. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and subscribe to my Substack newsletters. Check out my website for the art that I have available. I have a lot of things going on, so if you just go down in the description box, you can learn of all the things that I have going on, all the links, and all that jazz. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care.